Okay, so we're about to get into a story that, honestly, it sounds like something straight out of a spy movie, but it is completely, terrifyingly real. And it all centers on this one single object that looks totally harmless, the killer perfume bottle.
All right, let's just jump right into it. Imagine this, right? You're looking through a donation bin, and you find this gorgeous, maybe even kind of expensive-looking perfume bottle. Your first thought? Wow, this would be the perfect gift for someone I love. But what if that perfect gift
Was actually a murder weapon in disguise? I mean, that is the absolute shock at the center of this whole thing. You've got an object that's supposed to be one thing, but it ends up being something completely different and just utterly devastating.
So, what are we actually talking about here? Well, it was a fake perfume bottle, but here's the thing. Inside, there wasn't any perfume. It was filled with a super deadly contact poison. We're talking about a substance so dangerous it could literally kill you just by touching your skin.
The original plan, it was chillingly simple. The assassins hid the poison in the bottle, and the idea was to smear it on their target's door handle. The goal was for the target to touch it, and that's it. Game over. A simple, but yeah, totally diabolical plot.
But this is where the story gets a major twist. The whole thing, it failed. The guy they were trying to kill, he touched the poisoned handle, yeah, but he was rushed to the hospital, and he actually survived. So the assassins, they panic. What do? They just toss the bottle in the trash, like it's nothing. They probably figured that was the end of it. But it wasn't. Not even close.
So for months, this deadly thing is just sitting there, hidden. Then, some guy is just going through a donation bin and he finds it. He must have thought he hit the jackpot, you know? What a beautiful bottle. So he gives it to his partner as a gift, and just 8 days later, the absolute unthinkable happens.
And this is the moment everything changes. She thinks it's real perfume, so she does exactly what you or I would do. The source material puts it so chillingly. It says she sprayed it on her wrists and the poison seeped into her skin. Just a normal everyday thing to do, but this time it had the worst possible consequences.
8 days. That number is just so haunting because this wasn't quick. For 8 long, agonizing days, that poison was just working its way through her body. It was this slow, silent, unstoppable process, and it all started with one little spray.
You know, the crazy thing is, she didn't even have to drink it or anything. The poison was absorbed right through her skin. So the second it hit her wrists, it just started this systematic attack, shutting down her vital organs one by one. Eventually, her body it couldn't fight anymore.
And this is where the tragic irony just hits you like a ton of bricks. Think about it. On one hand, you've got the person they wanted to kill, the intended target. And then, on the other hand, you have the person who actually died, a totally innocent woman. Her only connection to this whole plot was receiving what she thought was a thoughtful gift.
So you look at this whole chain of events. It starts as a failed assassination, and it ends as this unbelievably tragic random accident. It really leaves you with a pretty haunting thought, doesn't it? I mean, we're surrounded by everyday objects all the time, and we have no idea what their history is. It really makes you stop and wonder, what hidden stories of the things around you hold?